Hello, YouTube. Um, I just want you to know, I'm just about done with talking about the circumcision issue, or that is to say, yesterday. Actually, I meant to say yesterday's circumcision issue about Tosh 100. And by the way, that video actually went up some, and for that matter, I might be done. I mean, that is to say, their like rate up some, and I might be done talking about any circumcision issue after this because I'm thinking about not even caring about any issue at all and just trying to just kind of lay low and just forget about shit, forget about issues, and just relax and not care anymore because it's clear to me none of you care, or that none of you care, and that circumcision is a clearest representation that none of you care about anything, and that's one reason I hate this shit so much because you don't give a shit. You don't care enough not to mutilate your kids' dicks, or at least look into it. But I do want to say one thing. He said that the circumcision rate was between 80 and 80 to 89%. And being someone that researches the subject, I know that's not true. It's far lower than that now. And it was probably never quite that high, or it has always been lower than that in America. But at its peak, it might have been closer to that, but it's not anymore. And that's a lie. So the point is, the guy that's outright fucking lied to you, and he was using an outdated statistic to do so, but that's not even the point. And another thing is, I think some of these people might have been convinced on some level that he was in some way showing some sympathy or solidarity with him. And it's quite obvious to me he wasn't. And how you could possibly think that he was, I don't know. But like I said, the like rate on that actually went up, and my comments that I left and the bitching about it and everything else didn't do a bit of good. It did, or it didn't do a look of good, rather. That is to say, it didn't do a look of good, that is. And it's pointless to do this. And I really want to take some time off. And I probably will be making more videos, but I'm really thinking about not doing it. But I'm thinking about taking time off making videos, but I can't promise that I will, because this is a way that I have of dealing with a great deal of, I guess, anxiety that I have over the world economy, the world situation, world issues. And right now, I'm currently, by the way, dealing with a bit of a fever, a alcohol-induced fever, and I have been sick, and I don't really even want to make this stupid fucking video, to be honest with you. And I'm just waiting for the pop-ups to kick in, because that's going to happen, because that has got to happen. But that is going to happen. It always happens, but so that's going to happen. But the point is, it's going to pop up, I'm sure, anytime. But I just, it really is bogus, and but I guess it's okay because he's one of your popular people, Daniel Tosh, or whatever his name is. He's one of your popular people now in this country, so you can't attack him or dish him. Just so you know, he was making fun of you, and I don't know how many of you knew that, but some of the people on there knew that, and that's clear. Some of the comments, and there we go. The motherfuckers. See what's up there. And that is what I have to go through with every day. But just to get to the stories, because I've talked enough about that. And again, I'm growing incredibly apathetic and increasingly apathetic. And it not like anything I say or do really makes any difference anyways about circumcision or about anything else. But I puke and I vomit and I cry, and it doesn't. I puke and I vomit and I cry and I do everything else, and it doesn't make a fucking bit of difference. I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm tired of dealing with the pop-ups, and none of this matters. It's all bullshit, and you're gonna do whatever you want, and you're never gonna listen. And you want to hear me out. You want to hear me argue, and you want to talk about circumcision, but you don't want to invite. Pretty much, you don't want to invite me on there to talk about it. And that guy is making everyone who's against that look like an imbecile. And I don't care if you think that, well, he's out there fighting the good fight. No, he's not. And if he was, he would be able to at least see that he was being made fun of. Let's get on to other issues. Cortez, Alexandria Cortez, onto some good news that gives me a little bit of hope, I guess. She wants to see something about a non-geographic, multi-gendered United States, notwithstanding the non-geographic part of this that is good or bad, whatever. I like the concept of a multi-gendered United States because I don't think it's right only to have two genders and then lump everyone into one or the other or into one of the two, whether they want to be or not. And that's part of what pisses me off about that is part of what pisses me off about circumcision is that you do that to boars and only boars, and then you never even ask them. And it's kind of and that's just another part of lumping everyone under that. But beyond that, I think that people should have a right to choose what gender they are, and I think the entire thing is just crazy. And I agree. I agree. There are a million different personality types and personalities, and people that can fit into whatever. And I liked the concept of the Canadian asshole that might or might not be racist, but I liked his concept that, you should have maybe 50 something genders to choose from, because why should you be lumped into one or two? And can you define human psychology and human personality that easily? Because I don't think you can. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. And what do I know anyways? And it's not like me talking about it does any fucking good, because none of this does any good. And again, I get less likes and less dislikes and less fucking people even goddamn commenting on my shit anymore. No one comments on my shit anymore. I'm getting less and less likes, and I don't care. I work my ass off, and I post these stupid fucking videos for you to at least hear, and it doesn't do a lick of good. So, whatever. Tulsi Gabbard, she's the opposite of everything Hillary Clinton is. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I trust her. I like her. I don't have a problem with her. But again, I'll believe it when I see it. This country's fucked, and it's going to take more than any one person to get you out of it or dig you out of it. And I don't like how she keeps going on Fox News either. That's a bit odd to me. But you know what? I do like her, and I hope she wins. But it's like, what fucking difference does it make? And again, no one listens, and they don't listen. We have a huge problem with egomaniacs and ego and stubbornness in this country, because you know it all and you know everything, and you won't even have a discussion with another person when you disagree with them. And that's all I'm saying. Discuss issues with me. You won't even do that. And finally, Kellogg cornflakes, the one that initially began the process of genital mutilation of young boars in this country. At that time, older boars, by the way, that could remember, now infants, supported and promotes LGBT issues. Actually, I laughed my ass off, but supposedly now they supposedly support LGBTQ issues and problems concerning the LGBTQ community, and that's nice. I don't support them, and I don't fucking agree with them or what they stand for, except for I do agree with that, but they're bullshitting you, and they were not initially in support of that, and that was not something they believed at that time. You could say, well, times change, but I don't believe they have changed, and again, talk is cheap, but then again, talk is not only cheap, it's irrelevant, right? Because what does it matter? If you got enough money, and they do, God damn it, you're fucking praise them and blow smoke up their ass and act like I'm a bad guy when anyone knows Victorian era Christians were against that, and they were the fucking founders of that, and it's okay what they do, but you're gonna shit on me. And I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. If you want to support LGBTQ issues, great, anyone, but I'm just saying I would not eat Kellogg cereal if my balls were on fire, and that for some weird reason that put them out. I don't give a shit. I would rather die. I hate circumcision, and it's been something I've been bitching about for years, and the more I bitch, the more the problem seems to get worse, and it's not helping me a damn bit, and I just don't care. I'm sick of this fucking country, and I'm sick of you fucking people, and that's one reason why. And you know what? Again, trivialize my fucking problems and act like I don't matter, because I don't. I have no voice in this fucking country. Before these sons of bitches pop up again, I'm out. P666. Yeah, damn.